About 6 months ago, I was having a discussion with a friend that I met online via this YouTube channel, of course. So that discussion started off as a business discussion, but it quickly went from business to personal. So during that discussion, the topic of minimalism came up. I was explaining to her that I identify myself as a minimalist entrepreneur. This was the first time she was hearing about minimalism, so she didn't quite understand exactly what minimalist entrepreneur meant. So I proceeded to explain to her and to share some of the benefits of being a minimalist entrepreneur. She decided at that point that she was willing to give it a shot to see if it would improve her life. 4 days ago, this exact person reached out to me to say thank you, and that she has accepted minimalism in her life and that her life as an entrepreneur has been tremendously improved. So I thought to myself, why not create a video for you to share with you how minimalism has changed my life as an entrepreneur and hopefully inspire you to take a more minimalistic approach to entrepreneurship so you can also derive some of these benefits from your entrepreneurial career for yourself. So if you want to learn exactly the 4 ways that minimalism has changed my life as an entrepreneur, then please continue watching this video. Okay, so let me start by saying this. I am not the perfect minimalist. My closet is not limited to a few black t-shirts, a couple pairs of jeans and 2 sneakers. My kitchen is not just limited to a coffee maker, a cup and a spoon, and my bedroom is definitely not just limited to a bed. My transition from consumerism to minimalism has been gradual. I've been taking my time over the course of the past 3 years to get rid of the stuff that doesn't bring value to my life so I can focus on the stuff that brings value to my life. So I still have a far way to go, but I love this approach of doing it gradually. So I'm saying that to say this: a lot of people who have found out about minimalism in recent times and have been trying to go that route of minimalism, they're trying to do it all at once by getting rid of everything and jump straight into minimalism, and this can have negative effects on them mentally. So you have to find an approach that will work for you. For me, I found an approach to gradually get into minimalism. I'm not there yet, I'm not the ultimate minimalist, but I'm well on my way to becoming one. So if the thought of getting rid of all of your stuff all at once scares you, which it should, then hopefully by now you realize that that is not the only approach to minimalism. For me, it took me 3 years to get to this point, and I'm still not a perfect minimalist. So you have to find what works for you and do that. So the first way in which minimalism changed my life as an entrepreneur is that minimalism changed my mindset. And as an entrepreneur, what it did for me was that it allowed me to focus on what my why was. As entrepreneurs, most of us tend to forget the why, or most of us don't have a why. Why are we doing what we're doing? And for me, that is what minimalism brought into my life. So prior to minimalism, I was the average entrepreneur. So I wanted my business to grow. I wanted to succeed so I could have more money to spend on the things that I thought I need that I really didn't need. And this is a trap that most entrepreneurs get caught into. And that is why they're always on this constant grind, this constant chase, trying to get the next buck so they can go and buy something else to show their friends that they're successful. So it was minimalism that basically showed me that my entire approach to entrepreneurship was wrong and that I needed to make a change in my life. And if I didn't, I would have just overworked myself and burned myself out and not really impacted the people that I wanted to impact. So that is the first way in which minimalism changed my life as an entrepreneur, and I really do hope it inspires you to accept minimalism in your life as well. So the second way in which minimalism basically changed my life as an entrepreneur is one that I'm very proud of and one that you are the beneficiary of. So let me explain. So based on what I explained in the first point about not having to be working extremely hard, trying to make more money so I can buy another thing to impress the people that I don't even know, I now have more mental capacity freed up that I can invest into what I'm truly passionate about, such as creating valuable content for you. So it was minimalism that basically allowed me the time and freedom to be able to record and to deliver this beautiful content to you. So that is something that I'm extremely proud of. If I was still a consumerist I wouldn't have taken the time to be creating these videos for you guys, so you guys can learn business and learn entrepreneurship for yourself, so you can improve your lives and impact other people's lives as well. I would be out there grinding, trying to make more money so I could afford my Lamborghini or be able to afford my private island or my private jet or whatever it is. But since I found my why, I found my passion, and I know that this is my passion. My passion is to bring value to people. My passion is to teach people and to help people get from one point to a next point. And minimalism has really allowed me to be able to do that, because I'm no longer chasing the grind. I can now focus on creating really good value for the people that I love. The third way in which minimalism has changed my life as an entrepreneur is one that I'm sure you were probably expecting to be the number one thing on this list, but it's not. And that is, minimalism has basically allowed me to free up more money that I can invest into income producing assets, as opposed to investing into liabilities. Or perhaps investing is not even the correct term here, but I'm sure you get what I'm saying. So prior to being a minimalist, when I was a consumerist, all of my money would have been spent on liabilities, buying new clothes, buying new stuff for my house, probably buying a new car, etc. But since becoming a minimalist, I have found that most of this money that I was spending on liabilities could have been better used. And since then, I've been investing in stocks, I've been investing in bonds, and I hope to start investing in real estate pretty soon. I still drive a pretty old car. Previously, I would have invested in a new car, etc. So minimalism has allowed me to actually consume less, which frees up more money that I can use to do the things that will not just benefit me, but benefit my family and perhaps even my extended family. Okay, so the fourth and final way in which minimalism has completely changed my life is something that I'm very passionate about. And for you guys who know me personally, you know that I'm a big giver and I'm always talking about charities and giving and helping people. And minimalism has basically allowed me to be able to do this more. I was always a big giver. Even when I was completely broke, I always found a way to help the less fortunate. I always found a way to give to other people who don't have. And since I've accepted minimalism, which has freed up more financial resources for me, as I explained earlier, I am now able to help more people and to give to more people than I could before. And I'm a very big giver, and this is something that I'm completely passionate about. And if I did not accept minimalism, if I was not a minimalist, I wouldn't have been able to help as many people as I'm now able to help. I would have been a consumerist and I would just be thinking about me, and I would take all of my financial resources and invest into me, invest into myself. But as a minimalist, you also become selfless and you also want to help other people. So for me, minimalism is not just about decluttering or wearing the same clothing items every day. It's about living intentionally and knowing exactly why you're living. And as entrepreneurs, we tend to forget this sometimes. We get so caught up in trying to make more money and trying to acquire new things that we tend to forget a real reason and purpose for wanting to impact people's lives. And as an entrepreneur, I'm really glad I found minimalism, and I'm really glad I'm on my way of becoming an ultimate minimalist. And this will allow me to not just live a better life, but to also impact more people. So I really do hope you found a ton of value in this video. If you did, please let me know by dropping a like on this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please get subscribed so you can get notified when I release my next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.